Heartbreaking. Robyn cries after Kody drops unexpected Coyote Pass news. Kody and Robyn Brown are preparing for one of the most emotional turning points in the long history of their family. A newly released preview for the upcoming episode shows a moment that fans have been waiting to understand for years: how the couple reacts when unexpected news arrives about the Coyote Pass property. The clip begins with Kody walking into their home carrying a burst of excitement, something viewers rarely see from him in recent seasons. His energy fills the room as he calls out to Robyn and asks her to grab the picnic table so they can celebrate. His tone is light, almost boyish, but Robyn immediately looks concerned. Her confusion is clear, and she asks him what happened, unsure whether the news is good or bad. Kody then shares that an offer has finally come in for the Coyote Pass land and the earnest money has already cleared. For a moment, the atmosphere shifts. Kody appears thrilled, but Robyn's face slowly changes as she absorbs the information. The land has been a symbol of unity for her for years, so hearing that it is now likely to be sold hits her with a deep emotional weight. Kody, noticing her reaction, quickly asks whether she is okay with it. Robyn tries to stay composed but cannot hide the pain behind her eyes. It's a moment charged with years of frustration, hope, disappointment, and dreams that never fully materialized. The upcoming episode takes viewers back through the long, complicated journey that the Browns have experienced since their move to Flagstaff in 2018. At that time, the family purchased the Coyote Pass property with a grand vision in mind: a shared compound that would bring all 4 wives and their children closer than ever. For Kody, the land was supposed to be the future of his plural family, a place where the children would grow up together and where unity could flourish. For a while, the idea seemed promising. They talked about building their homes close enough so everyone could gather easily while still maintaining personal space, something they never fully achieved in Las Vegas. But even in the early stages, cracks began to appear. The wives disagreed over the size of their parcels, the layout, and the general plan for the compound. Meri didn't like the lot she was assigned, and her resistance added another layer of tension. Christine openly struggled with the idea of living so close to everyone, especially at a time when she felt unsupported and increasingly isolated in her marriage. Janelle held on longer, believing that the land represented a fresh start, but even her optimism couldn't withstand the emotional turmoil brewing inside the family. As the relationships between the wives declined, the dream of Coyote Pass faded slowly but steadily. Christine's decision to leave the family in 2021 created the first major shift. She later sold her portion of the land back to Kody, a move that symbolized her desire to close that chapter for good. Not long after, both Meri and Janelle ended their marriages to Kody as well, leaving Robyn as the last remaining wife and the only one still clinging to the hope that Coyote Pass could someday become the place they once envisioned. For Robyn, the land wasn't just real estate. It represented what she believed their family could still become. It reminded her of the unity they had once enjoyed and the life she hoped they could rebuild if everyone found a way back to each other. Reports in April confirmed that the property finally sold for $1.5 million, a number that reflects the end of an era more than anything else. But in this week's episode, viewers will get to watch the emotional moment that Kody and Robyn confront the reality of that sale together. When Kody tells her about the offer, Robyn takes a deep, shaking breath. Her body language reveals more than her words. She isn't angry, but she is grieving. She later explains in her confessional that she still imagines Coyote Pass as the place where all their children could have played, grown, and thrived. The thought of the property disappearing from their lives brings her to tears because it forces her to accept that the family will never return to the vision she held onto for so long. Kody acknowledges in his confessional that Robyn has been the one who couldn't let go. He explains that Christine moved on quickly, Meri released her hold on the dream years ago, and Janelle shifted her focus once her relationship with him broke down. For Kody, the loss of Coyote Pass is bittersweet, but for Robyn, it is a heartbreak that she must confront head-on. He understands that she viewed the property as the last hope for rebuilding what was lost, and now she must accept that the chapter is closing for good. In the preview, Kody reveals that the three ex-wives may be returning for a final meeting to discuss the sale and determine the next steps. This adds another layer of tension to the episode. The idea of Meri, Janelle, and Christine all coming together with Kody and Robyn to finalize the sale promises a moment filled with unresolved emotions, unspoken frustrations, and a final sense of closure. The series has documented their individual journeys away from Kody, and this meeting could bring their shared history to a symbolic end. For Robyn, it may also represent the moment she must surrender the last piece of the family structure she tried so hard to preserve. As the episode approaches, fans are preparing for an emotional scene. For many viewers, Coyote Pass has been one of the most discussed topics on the show. It has represented hope, conflict, resentment, dreams, and disappointment all at once. Watching Kody and Robyn face the sale of the land allows viewers to finally witness the end of a storyline that has stretched over multiple seasons. It also gives insight into how both of them are processing the collapse of the family unit they once believed in. Robyn's reaction is sure to resonate deeply. She has often been criticized by viewers for her role in the family dynamics, but moments like this remind the audience that she, too, carries emotional wounds from everything that has happened. Her tears are not just about the land. They are about letting go of the possibility that the family could be repaired someday. Whether viewers sympathize with her or not, the heartbreak she experiences is undeniably real. Kody, for his part, seems caught between excitement for a clean slate and sadness for what might have been. Selling Coyote Pass officially closes the chapter on his plural marriage. It forces him to accept that the life he spent decades building is gone, and that no amount of planning or hoping can bring it back. The land that was once a symbol of unity now becomes the final reminder of everything that unraveled. The emotional weight of the preview sets the stage for a powerful episode, one that marks the end of the Coyote Pass dream forever. For fans who have followed the story for years, this moment represents closure, painful, overdue, and necessary. Kody, for his part, seems caught between excitement for a clean slate and sadness for what might have been. Selling Coyote Pass officially closes the chapter on his plural marriage. It forces him to accept that the life he spent decades building is gone, and that no amount of planning or hoping can bring it back. The land that was once a symbol of unity now becomes the final reminder of everything that unraveled. The emotional weight of the preview sets the stage for a powerful episode, one that marks the end of the Coyote Pass dream forever. For fans who have followed the story for years, this moment represents closure, painful, overdue, and necessary.